Yeah, I've said time after time throughout the years, guys, that in my opinion, cognitive dissonance is the number one cause of mental illness. If you look on YouTube and you type in cognitive dissonance, you'll see cognitive dissonance in its full form, and you'll kind of see how distorted an individual can become when they're suffering from cognitive dissonance. Man, it's a trip, guys. I don't even have a degree, but I'm talking about shit that, you know, but I need a degree. I don't think so. I think y'all know I don't need no degree. I know enough. Let's put it that way. I don't know everything, but I know some things. And I definitely know some things to help people navigate through this life or understand or love themselves better. So, I'll give you one example. We know that these religious motherfuckers are like the most craziest motherfuckers out here. I think at this point we can pretty much say that is the case. So imagine you going to church every other day, right? And you in that Bible every other day, and Bible telling you thou should not do this, or thou adultery, but everything, like, well, I wouldn't say everything, but 60% of the stuff that the Bible telling you to not do, you're doing, or either. And then Jesus comes in there and says in the New Testament, it's somewhere in that Bible where it said, even if you're thinking about another man's wife, you're coveting her or something. Now, how the fuck, man? Come on, man, come on. So now you run across somebody that's married a woman, but she's wearing this type of, guys. You know how many women I see in the summertime walking down the street with a stroller that look like they prostituting at the same time? How the fuck you gonna keep your mind away from that unless you just decide to go blind and decide to go blind and deaf or whatever? You know what I mean? So you're in that Bible every other day. You're in church and you're trying to put on this facade that, like, you trying to be the best Christian you can possibly be, but at the same time, that's causing you to be even more devilish. It's like telling your child don't go in that closet, or it's like leaving a birthday cake in a room with a dog. And while you in that room, the dog knows, you say don't touch that cake. If you come back 20 minutes later, what you think that dog gonna do? It's gonna eat that motherfucking cake. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna eat that cake. Is it not? That's the carnal nature of nature that we keep talking about here. A few weeks ago, I was telling y'all that everybody commits some form of sin, but it's just to what degree are you doing it at? Is it harming other people? Are other people's lives getting affected by your debauchery? I think that's the question we need to ask here, because everybody got some kind of dark side. Everybody. There's nobody, that's not circumspect of this, type of reality. Everybody's doing something, but what exactly are they doing? And is it hurting other people? That's the question I would approach it with. But just getting back to the point, cognitive dissonance, yeah, it really fucks people up. Y'all ain't gonna be long with this. When you keep getting told, that's why I don't believe in equality. You told in school that you can do anything you want to, but that's a lie. So that's gonna cause cognitive dissonance. You're being told reach for your goals, reach for your dreams. Look at so and so over here. He has a nice $3 million house, and what's wrong with you? Why you don't have that? You see, more cognitive dissonance. This reality is full of gaslighting and cognitive dissonance. So it's basically like we're living in an insane asylum. Some people have more control over it than others. People like myself who've decided to become transparent as a way to release that energy is looked upon as the I'm the bad guy because I've decided I've decided to approach this stuff head on. I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna tell you exactly who I am and what I do and why I do it, and I don't have no problem. I don't care what nobody think. See, am I hurting anybody out here though? You see? But yeah, I beseech y'all, go on YouTube, type in cognitive dissonance, and see cognitive dissonance in its truest form. It causes mental illness. And when you keep doing this to somebody's mind over and over and over, telling them that they can do this, that they can be that when they really can't do that or be that. Because you're black, there's going to be some doors that's going to be very hard for you to get through because of the color of your skin. But they pretend like your color don't have nothing to do with it. Bullshit. If you believe that, then you're going to suffer some severe cognitive dissonance. I was just talking in another video to y'all about this situation with being married and having inclined to sexual thoughts about maybe other people's wives, but you married yourself. So in some cases, okay, a guy sneaks around and then he gets caught, and then you run into the courtroom and try to get a divorce, and it's a mess. So don't get mad at me. I'm just somebody that just decided to be truthful. That's the only way out of the entrapment. The mental and physical entrapment, the only way out of it for me was just to be transparent and not give a fuck what people think. Because I know I ain't out here hurting nobody. I ain't, I'm not hurting nobody unless people decide to get hurt. No one has to watch my YouTube videos and listen to what I say. And the ones who is listening to what I'm saying and coming back to listen again, and that's because I'm telling you the truth. Some of y'all find it funny what I talk about. It's kind of humorous when you got somebody like me talk about what I talk about. And it's not like I'm the first transparent you guys ever heard. There's been people in mainstream who are transparent, but they still ain't saying what I'm saying though. That's the trick shot coming from me. It's like nobody can really compare me to somebody else. Even if you try, it's like nah, but it's still not. He's still not like the conscious one though. It's like I'm transparent with a little whipped cream on the top and a cherry. Put some hot fudge and some almond slices over that motherfucker. I got a lot of added ingredients to being raw. Oh my goodness. What can you say about a character like me? But yeah, just to wrap it up, guys. Yeah, cognitive dissonance. Most people are mentally ill because of cognitive dissonance.